Really, also a key point that I think some people could really benefit from is the fact of you said you learned what you didn't want to do, but the only way that you learned what you didn't want to do is by actually doing it. And it's I think a key in the creative industry is just try things. Try, being so. I would have never ever thought that YouTube would be my career. I'm a musician, right? I make music, man. I put out 100 songs, right? That's my end goal is to play these shows and stuff. But like, had I not started with YouTube, like, that's what's paying my bills right now. Like, but like, I would have never thought that. So just people, I think, need to like try things, but then there's been plenty of other things that I don't like doing. I don't love going out and covering songs at a bar. Like, even though there's decent money there, like you could make a good living. It's like I just don't like it. So, but I learned that by doing 200 gigs at a bar. It's like you just learn what you like do and don't like, and what you're good at and what you're not good at.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's someone actually recently told me that there's three kinds of gigs. There's gigs that you do mainly just for the money, you do for the passion, and you do for the career. And the best kind of gigs are ones that you do that hit two of those categories. Because if you just do it for the money, you're going to be miserable and it might not even do anything for your career. You just do it for the passion, you might not make any money, you might lose money, and, it might not benefit your career. And if you just do it for the career, you might not be making any money. You know what I mean? And so
Wow.
When he said that, it was really interesting because when you're starting out, you kind of have to just do things for money, or you kind of just have to do things for your career. But as you get older and you start finding what you like and what you don't like, there's a way to hit that balance, if you will, where you're constantly building, but at the same time in different aspects. So you're not miserable because you feel like you're selling out, or you're not never doing your passion because it is helping with your career. That's kind of where I'm trying to focus on now. But let me tell you, at the beginning, it was a lot of just about money, especially living out in LA.
Dude, I took some of the weirdest jobs too, man. And that's partly how I started with YouTube. Is I, as a musician, needed to film music videos, but I couldn't afford to film music videos, so I filmed them myself. And people were like, "Hey, you're actually pretty good at videography." So I also filmed the wedding. Well, I mean, I filmed wedding, yes, but I also filmed the funeral as well.
Yeah,
that's a very interesting dynamic.
It's weird, man. It was my only funeral.
Yes, mine too. Very odd
okay,
dynamic.
Don't put me on any more of these.
Oh man, that's so funny.